Title: She said she was working late, but her silence told me everything. I used to think love faded quietly, like the last note of a song. But sometimes it fades in small, almost invisible moments. The missed calls, the short replies, the eyes that stop meeting yours across the room. She started saying she'd be late more often. "Work's been crazy," she'd whisper while slipping on her coat. I wanted to believe her. I really did. I told myself every relationship goes through rough weeks. I told myself she was tired, stressed, distracted. But love has a sound. It's the soft rhythm of someone who still wants to come home. And lately, that sound had disappeared from our house. The dinners got quieter. Her laughter, once the warmest sound I knew, felt rehearsed. She avoided my touch, like even brushing against me might burn. I remember sitting on the couch one night, watching her type on her phone, her face glowing in the blue light. I asked who she was talking to. She smiled, too fast, and said, "Just work." But her eyes told a story I wasn't ready to hear. I wanted proof. Not because I didn't trust her, but because I couldn't live in this fog anymore. It was a Friday night. She'd said she'd be home late again. I waited. Not pacing. Just waiting. The kind of stillness that feels like holding your breath for hours. At 10:47 p.m., my phone buzzed. A message from her saying she'd be staying overnight to finish a project. My chest tightened. I looked at her social media. Nothing. Then I noticed a tag, a restaurant downtown. One of her coworkers had posted a picture. Wine glasses, laughter, her jacket in the background. Something broke in me quietly. No shouting. No rage. Just a slow understanding that love had already left, long before she did. When she came home the next morning, I asked nothing. I made her coffee, like I always did. She thanked me with a soft smile, the kind people give when they know the truth has already been discovered. That day, I packed a small bag and left for a few hours. I sat by the river, watching the reflection of the sun ripple over the water. Everything was still, except me. I didn't need to catch her. I didn't need evidence. I'd already lost her. Not to another man, but to the quiet emptiness that had taken her heart away from mine. The next morning, I told her I was moving out. She didn't fight it. She just nodded, eyes glassy, like she'd been waiting for this sentence. There was no shouting, no blaming, just silence, the kind that finally feels honest. As I packed my things, I found the first note she ever wrote me. "You make me feel safe." I sat there for a long time, holding that paper like it was fragile glass. Maybe love really is about safety, and once that's gone, everything else shatters quietly. When I closed the door behind me, I didn't feel anger. I felt air. Real air. Like I could finally breathe again after years of waiting for something that was never coming back. Sometimes, walking away isn't revenge. It's recovery. It's remembering who you were before someone else's choices changed your heartbeat. If you've ever been where I stood, holding the truth in one hand and your pride in the other, know this. You'll heal. Slowly. Quietly. And one day, you'll wake up, and your heart will no longer replay the moment she said she was working late. It'll just be another story you survived. Thanks for listening. And if my story reached you, help me reach 1,000 subscribers so I can keep sharing more stories like this one.